Happy birthday, March 4th. Your power thought or affirmation is I can always learn something from others. Another way to phrase this is at all times I am receptive to the information that is attainable by experience through interactions with individuals other than myself. Or phrase it in the way that best works for you and your own vibration and your own unique energy. Happy birthday, thank you for finding this video. It is intended for those who are interested in the daily zodiac, those born on this day. Please let your free will supersede anything said in this. Your destiny, your own free will is yours, and that is more powerful than anything that has been written down previously. When you take time to be alone with yourself in an inspired way, that is a strong part of your archetype, a strong part of your own energy. I'm using the Element Encyclopedia of Birthdays by Teresa Chung and the Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards by Izzy Ivy as reference materials to go from to extrapolate my own information on top of. So the image they have is the inspired aloneness. I see a person painting a view of a lake during a hailstorm. So they have an umbrella, they have a tent, and they see these chunks of ice falling from the sky as they are painting this scene of this beautiful moon and environment, as they can hear the pitter-patter of all these things bouncing off and the little pieces of ice falling from the sky as hail, and being able to see the colors and the contrasts of that energy, of that perception. A great challenge is being able to express yourself, being able to feel your energies in an open way. The best way to move forward through that is to say what you want. People won't understand you or be able to help if you don't say it. If you can't communicate, hey, this is a thing I need help on, no one can actually help you because it's an isolated incident. It is something completely inside you. You can feel very self-contained, but you're able to work and live alone and find other non-social ways. You might cut yourself off, but you know how to succeed. The more you interact with people, you will see that there is a value to yourself. There is a moderation between the two. There is a big danger that you may be too self-involved and you completely cut yourself out from reality, from the world that is real in front of you. A good way to go with that is to just share your talents, connect to other people, and find a way to be an influence to inspire other people who might also be isolated with your vision, and be open to their vision and be open to how it will contrast and change over time. So at your best or dark, take these if they resonate, leave them if they don't. Some people can say you're impersonal, but other people can say you're independent. You're self-involved, but you're just intuitive. You know how to come up with new ideas. But I would also add that you can be creative but constrained. For love, it is really good for you to find a non-controlling partnership or relationship that there has the commitment, there is a love, but there isn't a force that this has to be a certain way, that this needs to be this exact way, but be that free-spirited and self-contained at the same time, and live in that space of possible contradictions, because you're a born magician as a career, being able to come up with illusions or come up with truths and blur the line between the two. Whatever field you go into, you will have a lot of freedom in how you progress in it, either working from home or working from the office, being in the church or secret service, being in programming or magic, arts, mystic arts, DJs, illusionists, all kinds of mentalism. But the great destiny for you is to understand that everyone has the right to be heard. Everyone's opinion can be heard, but the value, the acceptance of that is moderated, is different for each person based on the consensus of the group. So when you can find your natural skills, these things that you have intuitively within you that you don't have to try for, you can educate and inspire other people and find that they can be in the new ages. It's a hard word for me to say, but being able to come up with those new ideas, being able to have that epiphany, that spot of moment of eureka, I came to this idea out of nowhere and it's a perfect solution. If you didn't know already, your sun sign is Pisces, and your favorable numbers are 4 and 7. Your birthday ruler is the visionary. You might have some intuitive nature. You can see and perceive things that others cannot. Thursdays and Sundays that fall on the 4th and 7th of the month are really powerful for you. Your lucky colors are going to be turquoise and gray. And birthstone is a brilliant aquamarine. I'm going to now move on to your birthday card. Is radical expansion. Within you and without you and all around is constantly changing and growing. Some scientists believe that the universe is constantly expanding to the darkest reaches of the unknown space that human perception cannot even wrap their head around, cannot even fathom the vastness of. But you have this perception within you of constantly, radically expanding, becoming tremendously more than you were before, feeling the energies of what was before, holding that frequency, taking a few breaths within it, and understanding that power more and more, feeling that it comes in waves, that the energy is not always the way that you want it to be, that the perception of this comes and goes, but the dragon always sheds its skin. But the person who speaks to the dragon, the person who grounds the dragon from the clouds, who brings the luminous colors into life, the one who knows that they are the dragon, but they are the expanding force, the change, the frequency, and the cosmic shift of this dragon all around them. Can you breathe within it? Can you open your eyes and see the clouds passing you by and breathe in that this new reality is coming? Your affirmation is, I bring forth light incarnate. Or phrase it in the way that best works for you and your own frequency. But know that your energy is spiraling, is shifting, changing, and transmagnifying with each and every breath. I wish you a happy birthday and a tremendous year ahead.